Good morning, Mustangs. It's Friday, November 4th, and I'm Bill Xu. In the headlines, career day for HOSA, a student reporter for Time Kids magazine, and an updated reminder on dismissal policies. But first, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for our top story. Last week, our Health Occupation Students Leader Club, or HOSA, hosted the career fair for the team members. Members got the chance to meet with a nephrologist, a doctor who studies the kidneys, and learn more about CPR and nursing with our school nurse, Mrs. Pugliese. Isha Patkar, co-president of HOSA, stated that it was a wonderful experience for students to gain more knowledge on different healthcare fields. High school students, we ask that you adhere to these guidelines for student dismissal. Students must be picked up immediately after the 7th period bell during the first dismissal if they do not have after-school clubs or aftercare to attend. Walking in the halls or standing out in the courtyard is not permitted after 3:20 p.m. unless you are provided a pass from your club teacher. If you need to get something from your locker, do so quickly or simply grab the items you need prior to 7th period. In keeping with student initiatives and self-motivation, this week's Student Spotlight takes a look at Kellen, an aspiring reporter for Times Kids magazine. Here's Mustang News reporter Catherine Anathasan with more.
Student Spotlights are to recognize the students going above and beyond their education. This week we highlight a 5th grader, Kellen, for excelling tremendously as a passionate writer. Kellen decided to enter a competition for Times Kids magazine with about 300 contestants. The judges will select 10 winners, and Kellen hopes to be one of them. Even though he is young, this is a unique opportunity for him, and Kellen says this about finding his passion.
I remember one day I just was like, hey mom, can I go write a story on a computer? And she said yes, and then I wrote a story and I'm like, wow, this is really cool. I should do more of it. And then that's how I kind of got into writing.
Although Kellen loves to write, he wants to share his progress in writing with others. The contest he entered asked him to write about why people should venture to space, and this is what he said about the process.
So first I research what I want to write about, and then I find I find facts, and then I write down the facts. I write an article, and then I edit it, and then I edit it again, and then I send it to them, and then they publish it.
Although he wrote this alone, he wasn't able to do it without his mom or brother. He is glad that his mom was able to help him find these writing competitions, and he hopes to write more in the future and expand his knowledge on writing. For Mustang News, I'm Catherine Anathasan.
It's November, and the state of Georgia is still indulging in some pretty nice weather. For today's forecast, there's a high of 72 degrees and a low of 51 degrees. There will be partly cloudy skies, but luckily there's not any rain in the forecast. Tomorrow will be a high of 72 degrees and a low of 50 degrees, with mostly sunny skies. It's time for the quote of the day. In light of Native American Heritage Month, we share a quote from prominent Native American leader Sitting Bull, as he reminds us that honesty is the best policy when he declared, "It does not take many words to tell the truth." It's time for the joke of the day. What kind of photos would you find on a turtle's phone? Selfies! For today's episode of Mustang News, we want to give a shout out to our school's Mustang Sports Association as they continue to carry the torch. These high school students spend their Friday mornings selling biscuits as they fundraise for FSA sports teams. We commend you for all the behind-the-scenes work taken to effectively complete everyone's order. We encourage everyone to follow the official FSA MSA Instagram page for more updates. Stay safe and healthy, Mustangs, and don't forget to subscribe to FSA's YouTube channel. I'm Bill Xu, reminding you that when we, you, and I care, we are always #stronger together.